volatility. I don't care if Trump ratchets it up 25% a day.
What do you mean?
Wait,
Kevin, what do you mean you don't care about volatility if volatility has a direct impact on us as the consumers?
Because we have to fix this problem once and for all. It's killing us.
I don't know why they keep bringing that man on television. Kevin O'Leary is going to set the record straight no matter what station he's on. I told y'all, ladies and gentlemen, we were going to do it big for the first time in history. I don't think nobody's ever done this. We already got tons of businesses on board. We got tons of people that wanted to support. Their names are going to be on the car. You name it. For more information, you can go in the description section and find out about that. But right now, I want to shout out two of our many sponsors that we're going to have that sponsor this race. First, I want to talk about Kerr Ammo, ammunition for freedom-loving Americans, family-owned company in my hometown of Fort Worth, Texas. If you order before 2 anytime, it'll be shipped the same day. Order right now, use code TATUM, and you'll get $10 off of your order of $199 or more, and that's including free shipping. The link will be in the description section. Our next sponsor is LiveRx. LiveRx is coaching in your corner. Losing weight and improving your health doesn't have to feel impossible. They have 24/7 live doctor support for customer care plans starting at $250. No fee, no membership, no insurance needed, just results. Click the link below or go to the website liverx.md. Use code TATUM. Ladies and gentlemen, see y'all at Talladega. Hey, look, y'all better stop playing with Kevin O'Leary. He ain't playing. I don't know why they keep bringing that man on television. Kevin O'Leary is going to set the record straight no matter what station he's on. And I don't know why they feel that they can have the upper hand against a person who's a multi-millionaire. I think he's probably even a billionaire, literally investing in all types of companies and have way more insight into the markets than these people that are regular everyday people on the news. So what I can say is let's watch Kevin O'Leary just obliterate this guy from MSNBC. And it's funny that MSNBC and others want to protect and leverage their theology against the United States of America. It's kind of interesting to me because if you're going to be optimistic about something, why not be optimistic about America? Why not be optimistic about our president, about our government system, about our leverage? Why all of the time, every single time they want to be optimistic and Donald Trump is involved, they're optimistic about things that are anti-American. They're hoping that China has an upper hand and leverage. They don't do any research. They don't listen to Donald Trump. They're just praying and hoping to God that we fail in some type of way because Trump is at the head of this. But Kevin O'Leary, he know what he's talking about. Wrote a clip.
It's the government. They cheat. They steal. They don't play by the rules. And I've had enough. And so I would like this thing worked out. I don't care about the volatility. I don't care if Trump ratchets it up 25% a day.
What do you mean? Wait, Kevin, what do you mean you don't care about volatility if volatility has a direct impact on us as the consumers?
Because we have to fix this problem once and for all. It's killing us. It's killing small business in America. It's killing large businesses. All the IP these guys steal. You go back and look at all of their technological advancements, and this is a personal estimation, you're going to find source code from American companies back 4 decades ago. These guys don't play by the rules. And administration after administration, whether it be European or American, have not dealt with this. It's enough. We've got to solve this problem. Okay. Now, if we have to squeeze Chinese heads to the wall, as I said yesterday when I was testifying, so be it. I'm willing to live with the volatility to get the long situation settled. I want to compete in China. I want to open up those markets.
I had to jump in here real quick. Why can't everybody think like Kevin O'Leary? I'm not even an economist. I'm not a multi-billionaire yet. I don't have the well-rounded knowledge of somebody like Kevin O'Leary. But to me, what he's saying is common sense. We have to fix this once and for all. And if that creates an environment where we have to have a little bit of struggle and a little bit of impact on the market to finally fix something once and for all, why are we not open to do it? Why is there pushback? Stevie Wonder can see we're going to have to make tough decisions in order to get ourselves to a place of success in this country. I wrote a clip.
If what you're saying is carried out to its ultimate solution, you're talking about the fact that China, the regime, has a system in place that is able to manipulate the world, its currency and everything else because of its totalitarian nature. Now, we can talk about what happened in 48. We can talk about what happened with Taiwan. We can talk about everything else. But Kevin, it's a reality. The Cultural Revolution in China killed millions of people so that people would remember that they had to remain silent. What you're saying is, I've had enough with China, but
you're good with it?
No,
you're okay with it?
No. On the contrary, but what I'm asking you is, what is the solution to dealing with China, a system that systematically violates human rights,
Here's how
and that
it works.
is able to use?
Well, you asked me, I'm going to tell you.
Right?
You got Xi.
Okay.
He's the supreme leader for life. What keeps him in power?
Yes.
Keeping his people employed and fed. Now, when you shut down a factory, I think Janice Mackey-Frere just on before me, he's talked about this. When you shut down a factory, you put thousands, if not tens of thousands of people unemployed in China. They take burning torches, just like in a Frankenstein movie, up to the castle, and that's a bad outcome for the supreme leader. He knows that. Now, what's the largest consumer market on earth? The United States. Almost 40% of all goods consumed worldwide. What's the largest GDP? 25 or 26% GDP of the world? The United States of America. China needs the United States of America. We have the upper hand right now. We have the cards. Now's the time to settle this, because we may not be the largest economy forever, but right now we can squeeze Chinese, and I'm talking about the government, not the people, to comply with the laws and get a level playing field between China and the United States of America. If it takes a little volatility, a little indigestion, a little acid reflux, I don't care. I want this thing worked out now, because I can show you countless occurrences of where I have backed, as an investor, a company that gets to $5 million in sales with a consumer good or service on Amazon, on Alibaba, and then as soon as it hits $5 million, it's knocked off. They steal the IP, they manufacture it there, they sell it back into this market. I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with that anymore.
That's the nature of the regime. So
Kevin O'Leary is not lying about this. He's not making this stuff up. I've been hearing about this for a very long time. Is what people do is they create stuff in America, and then they see it on Alibaba. Then they see the Chinese doing it. They're stealing IP. And how are you going to litigate it? You're going to take it to court? Where? In China? They've been doing this forever. I'm surprised that Kevin O'Leary said this, because I'm also surprised that people are doing it at that high level. I thought it was really just small businesses like mine, or people that are doing merch and they have ideas about bobbleheads, and then you finally see it on Alibaba. I mean, we kind of do it in our country a little bit, right? You go to Costco, they're essentially taking IP from a whole bunch of other people, but they're doing it in a legal way. And if they were doing something that was nefarious, you could take them to court and there could be legislation or litigation. However, in China, they just steal people's ideas and sell them by the millions as Chinese products. And then another company can buy someone else's IP because it's technically a Chinese product that's legitimately being sold in China, but mimics somebody else's product. He's saying it right. Roll the clip.
What you're calling for is a regime change in China?
No. We don't have to change the regime. Xi has to come to the table and understand he's got to work this out. Otherwise, is a bad outcome for him. And listen, there's something else you should be aware of, and I saw this happen yesterday. It's now public information. This Paul Atkins guy was confirmed for the head of the SEC. And why that matters, I don't know if you saw that letter from Rick Scott, but he said, I'm not going to confirm you unless you agree to uphold the law that the previous administration did not uphold about delisting Chinese companies that do not abide by GAAP. There's billions of market cap right now listed on NASDAQ and NYSE companies that I have to compete with. I have to pay for the compliance costs. I have to be transparent. I have to abide by the law, and they don't. And they raise money with the same bankers I use, and I have to compete with them, and they're not being transparent. They have to get delisted. And Atkins, I guess, they must have an agreement because he got confirmed. As soon as he gets sworn in, start delisting these Chinese companies. This law was modified to only give them 2 years to abide and actually comply, and they didn't. So delist them. Why should I have to compete with them? Let's squeeze them. Just keep going and going and going until they start complying. That's what I want.
Why would anybody disagree with Kevin O'Leary? It's crazy to me. It's like only some people really care about America. Only some people are willing to fight for their own country. Only some people are willing to say, I could take one on the chin to make sure that we all survive and do well and thrive. Why is there only certain people that care about America's best interest and the other ones? And I think that they love to say they care about America's interest until Donald Trump is for America's interest. Don't you find that interesting? That When Donald Trump is saying, I want to hold Chinese people accountable, or the Chinese government accountable for what they're doing in America, when Donald Trump says it, it's I can't believe they're hurting our allies and we're going to lose to China. China's a better government than we have. When Donald Trump said Canadians need to pay their fair share or do whatever case may be, they're cheating us out of our stuff or whatever. I don't know. Canadian people are great. Canada is great. Canada is great. I don't know why we pick a fight with Canada. If we fought Canada, we'll lose. Joy Reid said that. She's the dumbest woman on planet Earth. But why is it that when Trump says something, they just hate it? And when Nancy Pelosi a long time ago said we need to use tariffs against China, everybody was in lockstep with it. There was no problem with it. It was America First policy. And I'm telling you guys, when Donald Trump is for something, it doesn't matter if it's detrimental to the well-being of the people and the country, they will oppose it vehemently. It's insane. Anyway, I love what Kevin O'Leary had to say. Like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. I'm out.